Sports on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. We start with a special story where with just one arm, Amos Ahianga and Edmond Governor are lifting hopes and outrunning every doubt. These rising para-athletes are redefining strength as they chase their dreams in para-athletics. In our latest Joy Sports feature, Razak Musbao shares their powerful story of resilience and ambition.
In a world where the odds seem stacked against them, two remarkable athletes are proving that disability is not inability. This is the story of Edmond Governor and Amos Ahianga, Ghana's rising para-athletes determined to make a mark in the world of sports. Edmond Governor lost his arm in an accident, a moment that changed his life forever. But rather than give up, he found strength in para-sports, competing in shot put and javelin while leading the national team as captain. His journey hasn't been easy, but his talent is undeniable.
I was introduced to it by a physio. I actually had an accident. I was involved in a road traffic accident, and I think in my rehabilitation, that was where I met a physio. We were talking, and then he introduced me to sport as part of my rehab, Through the process, we got through it and he introduced it to me. And then I got interested and then read more about it. So after my recovery, I decided to take it up as an interest to explore and see how it's going to help me. I needed to get someone to counsel me on what exactly I would do. And then I approached the NPC at the time. It's been about 7 years now. So I spoke to them about it, and then they counseled me through, looked at my strengths and where they feel I can do well, and then the interest that I had most, which was athletics. And then I took up athletics. And then even the athletics had some process that I had to go through and all of that. So it has been a mixed feeling.
Amos Ahianga's journey mirrors that of Edmond. He, too, lost an arm but refused to let it define his future. Today, he's pushing boundaries and sprinting a long jump. His speed and determination have already earned him opportunities to represent Ghana.
Well, way back in school, primary, we used to come to Ewak to train, to do competitions here, inter-schools. So more times when I came, actually, I was the best athlete among them. So Coach Ibrahim Suleiman get close to me, and he told me that the way I was able to run with the able people and become first, he wanted to train me so that I can become somebody in future. So that's making me gain interested in the athletics. Through the sports, I was able to travel to Morocco, France, Malawi. Yeah, so I went to experience life out there. So it has really helped me a lot. When I went to Morocco and France and Malawi instead, I met so many different people, the kind of disabilities, and so I see myself that, as for me, I'm okay. Because even with my condition, I can wash, I can do all things by myself. So even as strong, I always thank God for giving the strength and ability to do the sports.
Let's go.
Behind their progress is Coach Ibrahim Aminu Suleiman, a man with a keen eye for talent and a deep passion for developing para-sports in Ghana. Along with Amos, he has discovered a number of athletes and has been guiding them towards their dreams.
Somebody like Amos. I got Amos, when Amos in his, I think, class 5, class 5 to class 6 at Kotobabi, that school over there. They came to Ewak with able people, and he was the fastest guy among them. So I quickly approached him. I told him, guy, what's your name? And he mentioned his name. Who is your sports teacher? And I said, can I talk to your sports teacher? So I quickly went to the sports teacher. I told him, Charlie, this guy is a product. It's a material for the nation, not for you alone and not for me. We can help me to achieve something. The coach said, okay, then that will be fine. If he will go back to school and talk to his parents, because I think they are closer to the school. So that's where I got Amos from. And my able, my shot putter, my discus thrower, Eddie, was motivated by himself. Through our education, and he also came on board. Then we start working together.
However, every great athlete thrives within a system that supports them, one that offers proper training, facilities and opportunities to compete at the highest level. But for para-athletes in Ghana, that foundation is still lacking. Despite their talent and determination, they face significant challenges that stand in the way of their dreams. Now, they are raising their voices, calling for the support they need.
The challenge is the spirit, especially you can wake up early in the morning around 5 o'clock to training, and after there will be no support of transports. Always you have to use your pocket money to training. So the day you don't have money, you have to trek from wherever you are to training. And so more times, because of the situation, more times I give up. That one day I'll say, more times I give up. It's Coach Ibrahim Suleimana and Breadmon. They will be the people who called me and encouraged me, giving the moral that I shouldn't give up. You know, every successful man must struggle, and you know, you have to sacrifice for your own self.
I believe for para-athletics, we have a peculiar challenge, and that challenge has always been competitions. When I say competitions, we mostly lack local competitions. We are not able to have an orientation where we're able to compete with people in the same disability category or impairment category before you are exposed to the world or the developed countries. So it makes us, you know, I don't know, it doesn't really give us the edge when we get there because we see new things.
Our stadiums are not friendly to them. To we, let me say we, because they are not alone. I'm with them. So we don't have friendly stadium to organize any international competition.
When I see how they support the other sports, especially the football, but the athletics is not, the support is small.
It's not just with those of us doing athletics. It encompasses other para-disciplines as well. You know, we have, in para-athletics, for instance, we have people, we have races. We have the wheelchair races. And some of these wheelchair races, racing equipment costs a fortune. Before you are able to get them, it's not easy, especially for them. And we have athletes who really want to do it, but they don't even have the prosthesis. We have very talented people who want to use prosthesis to, you know, run with and all of that. But we don't have it. We know we are growing, but I believe if we start from somewhere hard and people are able to understand what it is, I believe Ghana can boast of a lot of para-athletes coming home with medals.
Despite the many challenges they go through, Edmond and Amos remain poised to serve as inspiration for the many people with disabilities on the streets of Ghana, struggling to make a living. They want to prove that there is another way, a path to dignity, self-worth and achievement through sports.
Yeah, I want to share this to my colleagues who are disabled and they are on the street begging. Begging is not an option. There are so many opportunities for them.
Parasports is one particular area where people with disability or people with impairment or people who are challenged can also, you know, take up opportunities like sports, education, and other social orientations that would open up doors for them.
Me per se, aside of the sports, I try to baba small. Even sometimes when I'm home, I can do home baba. I know how to baba very well. And after that, I know how to do so many things. So there is more opportunity for them.
You can use parasports as a tool to change the world in which you are, or use parasports to, help others to come along with. So, I mean, it's a good thing, not just only representing your country or, representing the flag of Ghana and then performing at the highest level and then winning a medal. I think that is it. That is the highest, but there are other things that comes with it.
In recent years, para sports have surged as a powerful force for inclusion and excellence, transforming societal views of disability with enhanced media exposure, funding and facilities.
Look, I can bet you today's date, just write it down somewhere. 5 years to go, 5 years to come from now, if we do proper scouting, proper recruitment, proper training, proper plan, we are going to bring glory than at the other disciplines. Because everything is now football, football, football. Now we are pleading and appealing to the incoming minister to come on board and open his wings to all the disciplines.
From para-athletics and amputee football to powerlifting and wheelchair tennis, Ghana's para-athletes are calling for a fair share of national resources to invest in their dreams and provide them with the platform they deserve. For Joy Sports, Razak Musbah.
Now, former GFA Executive Council member Sami Enimado is calling for Asamoah to be included in the national youth coaching setup. He believes the former Black Stars captain, who remains Ghana's all-time top scorer with 51 goals, has the expertise to help develop the next generation of strikers.
We have a particular talent, we have a particular DNA, and we know the kind of qualities we have, and we see the talent early, and we persistently support the talent to that level. The talent will make it to that level. And somebody like Asamoah, we can make use of him when it's time for us to call him to come also offer assistance. So it is up to us to be deliberate and strategic and be committed to the cause that this is what we want to do. But I see sometimes when we do it, there's another big problem where we have cowboys calling themselves managers. Anybody saying I'm a manager. Most of them destroy their talents because they come in, even some people now, when the talent is good, instead of the talent listening to the right advice, they will come in and pollute his head, and the talent will not listen.
And that's your spot on the AM show. My name is Haruna Mubarak. The newspaper review continues right after this. Please stay.